But now, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has come under heavy criticism from a National Assembly committee for allegedly compromising the fight against corruption. The commission was berated for signing a memorandum of understanding with the Nairobi County government, which is accused of shielding top City Hall officials suspected of corruption from prosecution. But the anti-corruption watchdog has blamed its ineffectiveness in fighting corruption to a scarcity of investigators, lawyers and budgetary constraints. Patrick Amimo has more.
The anti-corruption team was giving a progress report on corruption cases they had completed and those pending. But members of the National Assembly's Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs questioned why the commission had failed to take action against a top official in Nairobi City County government suspected of embezzling public funds. Preliminary investigations had apparently indicated that the officer had made large deposits in several bank accounts running into hundreds of millions of shillings.
I'm told it runs into millions of shillings, hundreds of millions of shillings in his account. So what authority do you still require from the county government? That's a person you just get hold of him and you take him to court.
We have to apply the law as a commission. So, Chair, when we are told we should pounce on the man and place him in court before the DPP and before anything happens, it becomes difficult. Because next, what will happen is somebody else will ask us to pounce on somebody else, including.
If you follow the thread of argument, you will realize that pact between Nairobi City County and the EACC is for promoting corruption.
By law, we cannot suspend at that time because the matter is still under investigation. So, can we invoke the memorandum of understanding and ask Nairobi County to suspend the officer?
So you are so actually helpless and so desperate that your mandate under the law is eroded completely by virtue of the MOU.
In the 2012-2013 financial year, the Commission's Directorate of Investigations opened 1,423 cases, but only completed investigating 111 cases. In the 2013-2014 financial year, 1,959 cases were taken up by the Commission for investigation. Out of these, only 193 were completed. The Commission says it is facing both financial and staffing challenges in the fight against corruption.
We need more than 700 investigators. We have only 100.
That's the establishment.
Yes. We need over 200 lawyers. We have less than 50. And out of that, 25 were just recruited 1 month ago. We have a serious backlog of our files, not at investigations level even, when we look at the cases we have taken up, at our evidence analysis level.
Especially the grand corruption cases. The trend that we have seen is that they are charged before the anti-corruption court. They go to the High Court to say their rights are being infringed. So time is taken in determining that.
Mumo Matemu was cagey when asked to explain whether the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions was frustrating the anti-corruption crusade.
We must have the presence of mind in terms of the separate and independent mandates. About being firm, and we want to be as firm as possible in the following terms. We have 3 files which in the next 14 days the DPP must make a decision whether to prosecute, because that is his decision.
Emurua Dikiri MP Johanna Ngeno clashed with the committee's chair when he expressed dissatisfaction with the manner in which the anti-corruption watchdog investigated corruption allegations in Nairobi County.
Corruption, mega corruption matters. We only wanted investigation to be done, not stories.
Okay, you need to be clear. You know, so
I'm clear. You're only taking sides with them. You also want to be like Kangato.
But don't intimidate.
No, I'm telling. I'm not even intimidating you.
The anti-corruption team will appear before the committee next week to give detailed reports on status of investigations on some mega scandals. Patrick Amimo, KTN.